Alright, we are on the PDX network, they call it, or the Paradox network, I'm guessing. So one thing I noticed right off the bat when I joined the server is I am in this open lobby, which actually looks really cool. Great decorations and stuff. But one thing I would recommend doing is making this board here not this type of board. I like how you have the signs that you can click and everything, but what I would recommend doing is maybe making this a hologram or a banner board. So there's a plugin on Spigot called Banner Board, which allows for interactive, like gigantic boards that are way easier to see than signs, and I think it would work out better. I don't think you have it installed. You don't have it installed, but that would be my suggestion for that, because it would look a lot better. For your hub, though, you have a very nice build system, but you do have these open, like, teleporting things here, and over here you got, like, your teleporters as this. But what I would do is get rid of any that you're not using, maybe make one of them a reward type block. That's not the word. Reward type block or something. And then also on your scoreboard, you have your IP, but you're missing the .com from it. So maybe you had that back. I think that would work out better. In terms of your tab list, it's very clean and nice. No extra text or anything, which is perfectly fine. The only thing I would recommend doing is, I don't know if, because I don't have a rank, I don't know if it would happen, but I would recommend maybe putting your rank name and tab as well. I'm guessing it possibly happens, considering I don't have a rank and it's just a blank in chat. So I would just look into that if you have the time. You have cosmetics, you got hats and pets, but what I would recommend doing is maybe adding gadgets, double jump, stuff like that. Because right now you can walk around this gigantic hub, but there's not a lot of stuff to do. So what I would do is maybe add a few, like, type of cosmetics things for gadgets, flying rockets, double jump, treasure hunt, stuff like that to get the people entertained on your hub. Especially if one of your game modes goes down for a temporary amount of time and you want people to just hang in hub, that would be something to do. Thank you for allowing people to do SPAC spawn and teleport directly back with no waiting. That's really appreciated. Alright, so game menu, get Hunger Games Classic, Creative Plots, Hub, Warp, 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 Warp. So I guess I can warp to any other hubs that are online. That's pretty cool. I never can say that correctly. Okay, so I'm out of date. I don't run 1.9, so I can't do that. What I would do is, instead of teleporting me backwards, you teleport me back to the main spawn. Because I could still, okay, so it's just going to keep me out of there, but I would teleport you back to the main spawn. You got fishing. That's pretty cool. So you got a fishing rod. I don't exactly know why you would do this here, but that is cool. So you do have a few mini games and stuff. That's really cool. Hello there, Fisher. This book is where you can see the fish we've caught so far. Very cool. I would maybe make it non-pressure plates and maybe make it an automatic thing when you walk into this area with coordinates or something. Warp leaderboards, Hunger Game leaderboards. Maybe make this a banner board as well, because those always look really, really cool. Very, very open place here. And I would maybe, if you have other games, make different scoreboards and stuff. That may work a little better. And Warp Rollercoaster. So I'm guessing this is the same type of thing. You just press it and get in. Okay, so what I would really recommend doing is making this all automated. Make it so you don't have to press buttons. If you teleport to the roller coaster, you automatically teleport into the minecart and you get started. So things like that, because right now you have to do most stuff manually. Like, this is obviously not manually, but I would recommend making it a non-manual thing. That's just my suggestion, because it seems to be pretty cool, but I would recommend doing a little bit more in terms of that. But very nice roller coaster. It shows you around the hub and stuff, gets you underground, which is really cool to see. Thank you for writing. It does teleport away the minecart, which is terrific. So great job on that one. Alright, why don't we go check out your Hunger Games? Well, why don't we go check out Creative Plots first? Because that seems where everybody is. Welcome to the plots, owned by... Okay, so maybe make your spawn not in a plot, and maybe make it just a spawn point. So I get default tools even though I'm in creative. So I would recommend looking into that. Plot auto to teleport to your plot. Pretty cool. Okay, so this is my plot. I'm going to add a sign here and just say some to BGHDDevelopment. So that will always be there. You can come join the server and... Oh, I deleted the block under it. You can always come to the server and see that. That's pretty cool. Dropping blocks leaves them on the plot. Maybe make it auto-delete them so you can't spam that. It does look like you have some pretty cool blocks and stuff. Let's see. Let's see over here. Who owns this plot? So you don't actually tell... Okay, there you go. So very, very nice spawn point, or like plot areas. It seems like you have a nice little basic player base as well. You don't have a tab menu in here or a scoreboard, so that would be my suggestion. Put a tab menu and scoreboard inside of this server. I'm going to see if you have chat formatting. You do still have your chat formatting, but you don't have, what do you call it? You don't have dots after the username. That's one thing I didn't notice earlier, so I'd add that as well. All right, Slack Hub takes you directly back to Hub. Very, very nice. Hunger Games. Let's just join and see how your Hunger Games looks. So you do have a scoreboard here. You still don't have a tab menu, but your colors on the scoreboard and your colors down over on the action bar are kind of hard to see. Actually, the scoreboard's pretty good. The action bar is kind of hard to see. So I'd recommend maybe remaking the colors of the action bar to make them easier to see. That would be my suggestion. But you do have a nice little waiting lobby here. Vote on a map. Maybe if you have kits or something, make it vote on a kit, or make it so it's rather than classic Hunger Games, you have multiple different Hunger Game type things. And I would get rid of the default join message because you can see it just says I joined the game, and you could probably get rid of that and leave it with the Hunger Games join message if it comes with one, or one of those things. You do not block plugin lists. If you're using anti-cheats like AAC and stuff, I would recommend blocking just the plugins for AAC, considering normally hackers can come view the plugins and see what anti-cheat you're using, so they can't bypass as easily. But if there's clients that bypass that, they'll just switch over to the client that bypasses it, and you're full of hackers. Now, I never recommend hiding all of your plugins. It's kind of a waste of time because you can find them anyway. But I would recommend getting rid of the anti-cheats from your plugin messages. Those are just my suggestions. Anyway, it seems like you have this pretty well set up. You have a basic player base. I would just expand on your basic player base, add a few more game modes and stuff, get some more players on, do competitions, watch out how to get more players on your Minecraft server video, stuff like that, because that would probably help you out a lot more than me just reviewing the server over and over again. But very nice server, just keep working on it, and I can't wait to come back here in the future and check it out again. So thank you for inviting me, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video.